And we are live here on Maritime Athletic Profiles for the first matchup of the day. 6v6 football coming at you, week 5 in this matchup. Second last week of the regular season. This matchup can be in between the undefeated Halifax Pirates and Fall River Dragons in the middle of the pack right now. Halifax been undefeated. Tantallon not been able to get a victory this season. So likely that'll be a semifinal matchup as of so far, and Fall River will likely be playing Sackville, who they tied with 26-26 last week. That kick doesn't have the distance there. Flag will be thrown. Halifax going to start with possession. Another strong outing from them last week against the Tantallon Flames. Able to cover that one. And right away it was touchdown after touchdown for them. Able to produce turnovers on the defensive side. And they're hoping to keep that up against Fall River. They have the victory against them already this season. First play, going to be a pass sent to the right side. Now through the middle, cutting to the left. Great speed there. Ends up going out of play. Mackay McLaurin able to get the first reception of the game here for the Pirates. So already crossed midfield. That same type of offense we seen last week against Tantallon. Already coming out to start this one. Riley Gabriel back there at quarterback again this week. He'll pitch it off to Toro Gabrielli. Toro gaining some space, good enough for a first down. So out near the 40-yard line. One of the things we've talked about so many times is how automatic Gabrielli has been this season. And first outdoor game of the season. You can hear the wind probably coming through the microphone right now. See if that affects any of the passes here today. That one going to Kierstead along the left side. Kierstead gaining some yards. A flag being thrown. Have to see what the call is. Holding going against the Pirates here. So they'll go backwards. Not what you want to see if you're Kierstead on the first reception of the game for him, but with it being a first down, they'll go back just to the starting position. Replay first. Gabriel directing traffic here to start the play. Faked there, pass to Gabrielli on the right. A little bit too far. Not going to go incomplete. So second down coming up for the Pirates. The first play of this game, not a penalty that Dragons have been able to hold up Halifax. Gabriel getting ready. Take this snap here. Gabriel going to pass it again. No pressure. Sent to the left side. Caught there. Two passes to number 28, Mackay McLaurin, in this one so far. Both being able to be brought in. Pitch it off to Gabrielli there. He's got a nice run and a little bit more than the yards he needs, setting them up in the red zone. Toro Gabrielli. Could have been a battle with his brother Dante for MVP this season, but Gabriel stepped in at quarterback the last 2 games. Dante not being here for these last 2 matchups, so Toro Gabrielli leading the way on offense for the undefeated squad. It's hard not to pick a player like him. Gabriel will just pass it off to him there on the right side, and more yards there for Gabrielli. Helmet popped off there, and he'll go right back to the huddle, ready for another one. Now you got a first down here. Great field position. Feeling almost automatic for the Halifax Pirates. Riley Gabriel. Pass that one to Gabrielli in the middle. That'll be the first points of this game. Touchdown for the Halifax Pirates. Who else but Toro Gabrielli, 6-0 here, and 2-point conversion coming up. Still no field goal post this season to even attempt a field goal, so another 2-point play coming up. And Halifax has been so strong on 2-point plays this season. See if they can make it 8-0 here. Kierstead making the pass, and it is good enough for a 2-point play. So 8-0 lead off the first drive of the game for the Halifax Pirates. Quintrell Provo bringing in the pass off the hands of Jordan Kierstead. Fall River gonna take over. Balachi back there to kick it for the Halifax Pirates. That one having the distance, sent to the middle. Able to get it past the 40-yard line here for Fall River. Come out for their first drive of the game. Cole Howell, one of their top players last season in that championship year for the Dragons. He'll stay out there on offense. Hand off there, right side. Few yards gained there, but sent out along the right sideline. So flag was called there, moving Fall River back. Replay first. Hand off there on an option play, and Pirates are going to get there right away. Bring up second down and long here for Fall River. Landon Felix with that carry, but nothing able to mount. Fall River, second and long here. Howells back at quarterback right now. McDonald not here at this game. And got it to Felix, but nothing able to mount. And right in the stands today for the action, you hear probably a car behind us right now as third down comes up for the Dragons, and not looking like anything able to mount. Maybe there will be something. Few yards gained, not enough for a first, but 2 tackles were being thrown off there by Brody Davison. They're going to go for it on fourth down. 5 or 4 yards away. They're able to throw off Dalton. Not sure who the second player was thrown off that tackle. Kierstead getting in there at the end for Halifax, but important fourth year already in this game for Fall River. Howell takes the snap. He's met with pressure. That pass is incomplete along the right side, and Halifax Pirates are going to take back over possession near midfield. Even past midfield, actually. So 45-yard line to start for Halifax, and this is the kind of position that they usually score off of this season. So we'll see what they got here. Fall River likely thinking turnover any way possible. Kierstead, that reception, good enough for another first. Near the 34-yard line here for Halifax after that pass to Jordan Kierstead. Gabriel filling in the Dante Gabrielli role quite well since he stepped in. Toro in his backfield. Give it off to Toro Gabrielli. Probably his shortest gain of the season. It feels like every time he gets the ball, it's a first down, but a short one there. Nice job by Fall River, knowing what was coming. Bringing up second down. Tight right here. Send a man in motion back to the right side. Faked, given off to Gabrielli. That pass to the right side was tipped up, picked up by the Pirates. Another first down. Play was all over the place there for Halifax, but Riley Gabriel was able to get away from the pressure, shifting to the left side of the field. And then Quintrell Provo off that tip pass. Another look at it here. The tip off the Dragons defender into the hands of Provo. And the tackle along the right sideline. It's first down at the start of the red zone now for Halifax. Gabriel pitched that one off to Gabrielli. And he's got some great speed. Does he have the angle? He does not. So good enough to move the sticks, but not good enough to get the touchdown here for Toro Gabrielli. Run was looking like it was designed to go along the right side, but with being 6v6, there's just so much free space out there in the field, and Toro Gabrielli's been able to use that better than most in this league. Gabriel looking end zone. Incomplete. That'll bring up second. He's looking on an almost fade sort of route there for Halifax, but nothing able to mount out of it for Zach Crawford. Gabriel gonna pass on second, met with pressure, overdone again. Fall River putting the pressure on right now. That'll bring up third down. Dragons fans excited to see that one. Gabriel to Toro Gabrielli. Another touchdown here for number 30 in the red and white. So after that one, 14-0 here for the Halifax Pirates. Toro likely going to be looking for a hat trick today for touchdowns. We'll see if they look his way for this 2-point conversion. Gabriel talking to him now. He's got a receiving and rushing touchdown now. So Gabriel rolling out to the right side in the hands of Provo. Can't be brought in. So 14-0, a pretty traditional football score. Not something you hear often in this 6v6 football league, but that is the lead that the Pirates have right now. Dragons getting the kick return team out there now and getting prepared to try to redeem themselves for this last drive that they weren't able to score on. Valachi back there to kick it for the Pirates. That one's sent down to Davison, has the distance. Brody Davison, slow approach there. Dalton, his tackle was shaken off. Kierstead able to get there on the second effort. Tackled just ahead of the 30-yard line. So first play of the second drive coming up for Fall River Dragons. Obviously missing their quarterback, McDonald. Able to get around 8 yards on that play for the Dragons. Landon Felix with that carry here for Fall River.
Hey, linebackers, contain. They want to go outside. They don't want to meet us in the middle.
Howell hands that one off. Fumble there off the first down carry. Who's got it? Halifax does. Malachi McLaurin. And we'll get the fumble recovery. He'll stay out there on offense now for the Pirates. But a big turnover for Halifax in this game. And Fall River missing players like Tucker Potter, McDonald right now. It's been hard for them to get something going on their first two drives. Gabriel looking Provo, but didn't have the distance on the screen pass to the left sideline. Another look at that one. Maybe Provo could have ran a little bit into that one, but routine pass, you're expecting that one in the chest, so obviously Gabriel was frustrated visibly off of that one, and he'll be eager to redeem himself here on this drive. Second down coming up. He'll pass it again. Thought about looking deep, but just dump it off to Gabrielli. He'll get half the yards they need. Bring up third down. And it's been so smart to not have Gabrielli running downfield looking for deep passes out of the backfield. Just having him run those short routes when you're running passing plays, and if you dump it off to him, you know you're able to gain a few yards every time with how consistent he's been. So talk between Gabriel and Gabrielli right there, and we'll see what they bring up. Motion there. Went to Provo, right sideline. Fumbled it around, able to bring it in. Provo having a nice game here, number 14 for the Pirates. Hard to miss him with that green helmet. 1, 2, 3 before he's able to hold that one in his hands and make sure to bring in that catch. So a chance to make it a 3-score game in the first half right now. Not much time remaining on our clock, but we've seen this season that not always accurate. Gabriel. That pass is good for a touchdown. Third touchdown of the game for the Pirates. Second passing touchdown of the game for Gabriel. First receiving touchdown of the game for Mackay McLaurin. So 20-0 here, 2-point conversion coming up. Try to make it 22. After that, nice catch.
Do you love that or what? I love doing it, but I was trying to get my people were refusing to come out. You're multi-dollars. Like, I was paying you to come out. I wasn't asking.
Gabriel met with pressure. That throw is not going to go. 1 for 3 today on 2-point conversions. Halifax will regroup as they get ready to kick it back to Fall River. Valachi going out there now to kick it. They've had Davison and they've had Howell as well.
Actually, it gets that hot.
I know where this place is.
So Brody Davison back there to receive this kick from Valachi.
Kicking team ready, receiving team, timer.
You're the one who put
Into the hands of Davison. He's got some speed along the right side.
She was like this.
Around the 40-yard line again for Fall River. It's been where most of their returns have ended up so far, and they've had quite a few already off of the touchdowns they've given up. And I believe they just gave the 2-minute warning. Maybe not the traditional whistle we hear, but I heard the, oh, there it is. There's the 2-minute whistle that we were looking for. Heard him say it from over here, so now confirmed. Likely Fall River's last drive of the first half. Davison, the one carrying it out of the backfield there. 3 players back there. It was Phoenix, Howell, and Davison, but end up going backwards on that play.
Sometimes it's just ignorant. Sometimes it's just ignorant. That's all it is. I know it.
Because I just saw it and I hit it. I'm like, what? It must hurt you.
Let's go up in.
She hasn't gotten banned yet.
Howell, short pass to Davison. That one fumbled, picked up by the Pirates. A dominating first half from Halifax. Alex Dalton. One of the staples of the Halifax Pirate name back there on defense. Able to get the fumble recovery there. A first down, looking like the 37-yard line roughly here. Wind, no joke here. Over here at Dalhousie, McGuire Field.
I actually ran into Keith in Montreal, Air Canada.
No way. Yeah, they came back up the road and had a kid holding on to the tree.
Gabriel to Gabrielli. Gabrielli breaking free. Another red zone opportunity for the Halifax Pirates. Potential for first half hat trick for him in rushing and receiving touchdowns combined.
He's throwing enough flags at me.
He's thrown it up, yeah. He threw a flag at, we used to laugh at him for throwing flags every day. He wasn't throwing flags, just breathing it. Turning your head.
Gabriel rolls to the left. Sent to the middle for Valachi.
She got her very
Valachi with a touchdown. Kicker getting the job done, and not sure who yelled it, but just heard it from the field. Somebody yelling the kicker after his first catch of the game, resulting in a touchdown. Valachi also one of those guys who's been with Halifax for 2 seasons now and undoubtedly could win kicker of the year if there is a chance for him, but no field goals, so it would just be based off of how well you can send it down to the kick returning team. Try to make it 28-0 here with the 2-point play. Gabriel and Gabrielli, of course, in the backfield, like most plays, and motion comes through on the jet sweep there for Mackay McLaurin. So 28. Is the lead here for Halifax. We'll see if they give Fall River another possession. But unlikely. Oh, they looks like they are gonna. You never know with the referees in this league. Sometimes it feels like they have their own time that nobody else has ever seen before in history, but that's just football sometimes. So we play through it here. See how long of a drive they give him. Valachi's kick coming up. Doesn't have the distance. Flag coming down. Weather definitely not easy on the hands for the players out here. We're into the negative degrees, is -1 here over at Wickwire Field. Brisk end of March day outside playing football in Canada. So doesn't get better than that. These guys are crazy out here with no sleeves. I give them credit. That was certainly not how I was playing football when I was back there. Howell, not normally a quarterback, and he's feeling the pressure there, obviously, on that long throw attempt, wobbling on that chance. Have to think how different this game could be if McDonald was here, and you can't blame anybody out there for Fall River. They're just not quarterbacks, so. Second down with Howell back there. We'll see if they give it to Phoenix. Thought about it. Howell gets him out with pressure. He'll decide to just go himself. McLaurin gets there for the tackle. Bring up third down. So big lead for Halifax, and end of the half coming up. Howe gets the nice spiral on that play, but sometimes the nice spiral can be too good to be true. That one going right to Alex Delton. Fumble recovery, interception for number 52 for the Pirates. That'll do it for the half here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. First game of the day in 6v6. We'll be back after halftime in this one. Second half getting underway. Valachi sending the kick down to Fall River. Start playing the second half. Near the 40-yard line again. Cole Howell. Kick returner on that play. It's been a hard week for the Dragons, but we'll see what they got in this second half. With their record being third in the league at the moment. Their only win over Tantallon so far this season. And had that tie against Sackville last week, 26 apiece, so 1-2-1 their record. Sackville 2-1-1 with theirs. And they were hoping for a Halifax loss today, but with the score being how it is, it's likely they won't, and Halifax will clinch the 1 seed on the season. Even if Sackville can win their last 2 games, they'd be 4-1-1, so. Halifax will take on Sackville next week in battle of the 1 and the 2 seed, and they had a good matchup last time. Quarterback battle. I'd say Dante Gabrielli was back there for Halifax, and now they got Gabriel these last 2 weeks with him not being there. We'll see if they end up sticking with Gabriel, throw Dante somewhere else when they come back, but Gabriel was playing receiver before, so they'll likely throw him back in that position. He's there at the safety spot right now. Howell taking the pass, able to make it there, good enough for a first and a few more for Fall River, sent through the middle. So out of the half, some of their best stuff already today. Brennan Rice with the catch there for the Dragons. Returning player from last season. Howell gets it to Landon Phoenix, but not much able to come out of that one. It's hard to believe players are able to catch the ball here with how cold it is. Injury on the field, unfortunately, looking like for Fall River. We'll take a small break here on Maritime Athletic Profiles. Hope to see that they're okay. We'll be back in a moment. So an unfortunate turn of events here at Wickwire Field for game one. Halifax going to take this one, but not much time played in the second half. Landon Felix unfortunately went down with a rough, looking like arm injury for him. Hope to see that Landon Felix will be okay. Long process, unfortunately, coming up for him. So that'll do it for this matchup. On the commentary side, Halifax taking the win in this one. We'll try to talk to some Halifax players. Got some time in between this matchup for Tantallon. Going to be taking on the Sackville Serpents. So make sure to stay tuned in for that matchup. And now that this one's been called off, we'll try to get a few interviews for you, and we'll be back for those momentarily, but that'll do it on the commentary side. All right, we're here on Maritime Athletic Profiles with Toro Gabrielli. Toro, you've been one of the top players this season, no doubt about it. Been missing your brother these past 2 weeks, but you're still able to get the job done with a new man back there in the backfield with you. How does it feel to be back there with Gabriel getting the job done?
You know what? It feels good with anybody back there. I think we have a great team and we can get it done with whoever is in any position, whether I'm not here or Dante's not here, doesn't matter. So we just have a great group of guys, and we show up every week and give it everything that we can, and I think that's why we're at the top right now.
So 5-0 now after this win. That secures the 1 seed. Likely going to be playing Tantallon in a semifinal matchup. How does it feel to get the 1 seed?
You know, it feels good, but the job ain't done yet. So it will feel good briefly, and then we'll get our heads on tight, and we'll keep working hard to stay at the top and play in the championship game.
All right, thank you very much, Toro.
Thank you.
2 touchdowns from him today. Great performance. Alex Dalton joining me now, best player today here for the Pirates on defense. Alex, you had an interception, you had a fumble recovery. What does it mean to be a leader back there on the defensive side?
Well, the big thing is just everybody out there, kind of like Toro said, everybody out there, doesn't matter what position, doesn't matter where we play, as long as everybody works together, we seem to be getting the job done. It's no single player. We all put each other in positions to get it done. So if it's not me this week, it would be Riley next week, and so on and so on. So I think we just got a great team, and we just got to keep moving forward.
So you've been with Halifax this past 2 seasons now, and watching Fall River take the championship last season, how does it feel to get such a big win over them at this point in the season?
Fall River's a great team. They're a great team last year, a great team this year, but I'll be lying, and I'm sure that if they get asked the same question, I'd be lying to say it doesn't feel good to get the win over them and get the 1 seed and moving forward and get the championship game. That's the main thing.
All right, well, it'll be exciting to see what the future looks like for you guys, and it'll be exciting to see the next matchup coming up on Maritime Athletic Profiles, Sackville coming up against Tantallon. Thank you, Alex, for your time. That'll do it for this broadcast. We'll see you in the next one. Whew. Halfway through that, my fingers just went like absolutely nothing.
In the arena of sports, every game is a battle, and every athlete is a gladiator.
From the right side, makes a little backhand and scores!
And every battle needs chroniclers to give voice to defeat, perseverance, and relentless resolve. Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, push it his way. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing him forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play.